Okay, my microphone was muted, and thank God I didn't actually do anything yet. Quickly, I would just like to start by saying, holy crap. Thank you to literally anybody who has watched these videos. This is, like, they're actually getting views, which is pretty good for something that I've said and still insistent on, that these videos are literally just me playing Minecraft so I can watch it back in the future and see how, like, I've changed. So it is just so crazy to me that people are actually watching, which is really cool and motivating. And if it was motivating, you think I would actually, like, upload the video, but I swear life happens. Because, you know, this weekend, I had a busy school week, because now it's 7 school days left. Today is actually senior skip day for me, so I don't even have to go to class. But this was a busy week. Didn't have time this weekend because for me, damn it, it's turning night. Because for me, it was prom weekend. Okay, I'm gonna turn down the desktop audio. Give me 1 minute. Okay, this. Oh, I feel like this is a bit quiet. No. Okay, I feel like this is better. This is a better level. Anyways, it's prom weekend for me. So I didn't really have time on Saturday, I don't have time on Saturday because it was prom Saturday. And then on what day was it? And on Sunday, I was busy with family stuff, which I'll probably talk about in this video a little bit. But I have enough time. It doesn't help that I'm pretty lazy with my schoolwork, and we're gonna get stuff for another portal today. And I am slow with it because I just decide not to do it and then put it off and then blah blah blah. Also, brother is back from college, which means that okay, this is risky. Straight up, I just don't have the quiet environment to record, or as quiet. And what's more than that is that it's well, my brother is in the room next to me. I don't think he wants to, or they're in the room next to me right now, and I don't really think they want to hear yapping. So I wait to record until nobody's here. Right now it's literally just me in the house. So yeah, I got time to do this. Right now in school, I have to read, doing the math in my, I have to read 20 chapters of a book tonight. I'm gonna listen to the audiobook. We're playing Minecraft. But oh boy, I am so good at time management. And then I'm fully caught up in another class, though. Believe it or not, I'm fully caught up in 3 classes right now, which is so rare for me that I think things are kind of just going well. I mean, tonight, to continue to not beat the good time management, or continue to not beat the bad time management allegations, I maybe going to professional MLB or professional baseball game. Which, another point for great time management. It'll be peak. I can still get everything done. Motherfucker. Okay. Yeah, I still got a stone pick. Okay, but prom weekend. So, obviously, I'm a senior in high school. Graduation is in 11 days if you include today. And that means I had senior prom pretty recently. And that was on Saturday for me. On Thursday, I had to go suit shopping. But before that, I went down to my local GameStop and decided to buy video games. I bought 6 games, 3 Wolfenstein games. The first one being the new Colossus, so the first game in the reboot. Just started playing that, and you know what? It's pretty fire. Pretty good video game. I'm like 3 chapters in, and That's as much as I had time for. Because since Thursday. Because I spent the entirety of... No, it was Friday. It was Friday. This was on Friday. On Thursday, I got the suit done. Yeah, okay. On Thursday, I got the suit done. I'll talk about that after I talk about the game stuff then, because I'm already on it. But I got 6 games. The three Wolfenstein games, New Colossus, the Old Blood, all of which I intend to play, and Youngblood, as well as the classic Madden 21. It was 99 cents. Okay. You know, I kind of just had to buy it. Madden 21. Absolute cinema. And then, oh, you see that? That's why I have the water here. As well as Mirror's Edge Catalyst, which I have also played a little bit of. I'm not going to play that for a couple days, so 1, I can finish Wolfenstein, and 2, so I can play it on a television and not a computer monitor. Because my basement fucking flooded, and it's getting painted right now. So, can't use the TV down there. And lastly, I bought a new copy of Stray. And I've heard really good things about Stray, but it was expensive before. But I finally was just like, you know, I'll buy this. I'll buy TS. I'll buy TS. I'll buy it. And so I did. All of which games I intend to play. And that gave me the idea to, well, not make a video on every game, because my ass won't do that. But at the end of the year, I would, I don't know, like to make a list of all the games I played this year and ranking them. So I already know my number one. My number one, I already know it. I'll just say it right here. It's Signalis. It's not even close. It'll be Signalis, a game that I have played through 4 times now, and it's just really, really good. Like, I don't know what else to say besides it is a very, very good video game. It's very deep. The narrative is very complex, very esoteric. Absolutely greatest video game of all time. On my no, it's not my number one. Anyways, Suit. Actually, quickly, GameStop games are so damn cheap. I bought all those. Some of those were obviously more expensive. Stray was more expensive than if I bought it resale. But then again, some of the games were just like $5, $6 cheaper than they would have been on eBay. So I find it wholly worth going to, and I think it gets a bad rap, as long as you're smart. Okay, anyways, for getting a suit, so we went to Macy's, okay? Went to a Macy's to get tailored or whatever. It wasn't custom made because I got this 2 days before prom. But I got tailored, I got a suit, and I looked quite dapper. I look like a real, what are the kids? A Chad, as the kids would say. Do people even say that anymore? Nah, that Chad vs. Soy Jack died years ago. Rest in peace. And I would just like to say, you know, I don't really get why all this expensive stuff is needed to be like quote-unquote professional. Because we constantly tell people, oh, well, appearances don't matter. Just be yourself. Look your best. Be the person you want to be. But then for events like this, we have to spend a lot of money on formal clothing. And I just never really got that. Why it communicates professionalism because you spend money on a piece of fabric. I don't know. It'll never really make sense to me. It's just so useless, really. I'm pretty sure it's a psyop by the corpos to sell more suits and dress clothes and everything like that. But you know, I'm called mean words when I say that. I'm just saying. It's just don't really make no sense to me, because how you look, like, really doesn't, like, truthfully does not matter. Because ultimately, in my opinion, your body's more so like a vessel than actually you. Because it comes to the philosophical question: if you like put your consciousness into somebody else's body, is it really still you? In my opinion, yes. because you are the one you are formulating thoughts. You are thinking. You are blah blah blah. Your body is ultimately just a vessel. And I think if more people realize this truth, things would be better because people just would not care about looks as much, which is obviously a good thing. Anyways, so got that all done. That took like 2 hours. It was a painful 2 hours, okay? I really do not like shopping. Well, who does, honestly? What guy does? And you know what? Not a single ounce of estrogen watches will ever watch. Actually, maybe we got... Maybe one day. Maybe one day. I don't know where I'm going with this. There, let's go here. Do I have bread? I'll eat a rock pork chop. Okay, back to digging this for the cobblestone. But I just never really got the point. Anyways, then on Saturday, I had to like deal with moving stuff out of the basement to get it ready to get painted, which obviously it's getting painted right now. And with that, I played a little bit of Wolfenstein. I got into it and I wanted to keep playing. So I smartly completely ignored getting ready on time for prom. And I was the last one to show up of the group I was going with for prom pictures. Obviously, since the group of guys got razzed a bit for that. So we took a bunch of pictures. There's one of us dabbing. I'm never showing that. But we took some silly pictures. Some silly pictures. So the guys in this group, there was 8 of us. Most, like, 6 of them I've been friends with since middle school. I should make a video on my middle school life. Holy shit. Known these guys since middle school. Don't talk to them as much as I used to. I don't really talk to people. Damn. I gotta go outside, Jesus Christ. Hey. Damn. TS tough. On God, for real. Pero. We took the pictures, and then we went to, like, an Italian restaurant. Moms cried, of course. It was a big day for their sons. Oh, wait, no, I was explaining. Well, I wouldn't. Okay, anyways. So, like, we're like, these are weird kids, right? I'm a part of the weird kids. But, I knew 5 of the 7 other guys. One of them I don't really know. Sometimes played Fortnite with them because Discord group chat and such. And there's just like one dude who I just straight... Oh, okay. Guess I accidentally quit out. Options sound. You're getting turned down a bit. And this is one guy kind of just forced himself in there. And I really don't like. Because, bit of lore, this guy used to be, like, Morbiusly a beast, okay? He was a beast. He was, like, 400 pounds at age 16. Just like, goddamn, man. Jesus. So, we keep calling me fat. Because he's just... Oh, fucking hell. Oh, that didn't go too bad, I guess. That's fine. Yeah, well, you're dead now. So I just don't really vibe with this guy because he just projects his insecurities so much and so often. It's just a drain to be around. But the thing is, he kind of just... It's really funny. He knows looks like he knows everybody yet he had to self-insert into the weird kids prom group. I'm just saying. Maybe there's a reason he has to self-insert to the weird kids. I'm just saying. Anyways, we go out to this Italian restaurant. I got a margarita pizza. Didn't really vibe with it. I ate 3 slices. And then we'd make our appearance at the actual event. Okay? And well, we all show up in suits. Everybody else is in suits, of course. And we were pretty early, which I mean, sure, I guess. Although it's what? Whoa, what? Please do a door. Woke nonsense. Oh my god. What? Okay, buddy liberal. Okay, buddy liberal. We make our appearance. Immediately go to the dance floor. Nobody's in there. Well, a couple people were, but like nothing was happening because it was so dead. There's people mainly at the dessert table, which, you know what? Hashtag I got one ice cream cone from there. That was it for the night. Not hashtag looks maxing, hashtag cutting. On God. So, spent most of prom just walking around and talking to different people that I knew. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do at prom, or that's definitely what I did. It's really nice seeing some of these people for probably the last time, which is really, really weird to think about. These guys and people that I've known, because I've only talked to men, let's be honest here, I'm making Minecraft YouTube videos. But it's like these people that I've known since, some of them since elementary school, most of them talk to people in elementary school much. Most of them since middle school. Seeing them for like some of the last times. It's just really, really weird to think about. It's been years. I'll probably see most of them at a senior party on graduation day, but after that, not really, which is just like, it's not something I can truly comprehend until it happens, and I'll forget most of them. But going to school and seeing these same people every day for your entire life, and then just the idea of it not happening again is just, well, kind of hard to comprehend. So I end up like ditching my, well, not ditching, we were all kind of nomads talking to random people and would randomly just cluster back up when we ran out of people to talk to. So for the 2 hours and 50 minutes I was there, I walked around, I talked, mostly was with another group, and we spent an hour and a half waiting for this one Russian guy named Timothy. Timothy, if you're watching this, you know who fucking are, you idiot. And he's just, you know, he's supposed to go with a group of people, sit at my lunch table, and he just ditched them to go with like a different group. L behavior. Fake. Absolutely fake. Individual. Do better, Timothy. It was literally just mingling. The dance floor was absolutely dead. Nope. I was not seeing enough movement. Okay. Nobody was moving. Nothing ever happens. Well, this desert is really cool. It was wearing dress stuff sucks. It's stuffy. I have blisters on the back of my feet because my shoe size is irregular, and it's kind of, again, needless. Actually did. I lied. I did actually interact. I did not only talk to men. That was a joke. I swear to God, I am not one of those people. This terrain generation is quite weird. I don't know. Only beta Minecraft. I swear to God, I'm not one of those people. But clay, I'm gonna go. I need that clay. There's this. But speaking of, like, I'm never gonna see these people again. There's this one girl that I sat next to in AP US History, for 3/4. Excuse me, what? Thumbnail. What? That I sat next to you in AP US History, and obviously we talked. We were like in class friends, right? Obviously never do anything outside of class together. But like we talked in class. I think we had an inside joke that we both forgot. Whoopsies. Anyways, that was a really great class. A push was my favorite class by far. But we have this thing. Whenever we like see each other in the hallways, we just flip each other off. and then say, like, something insulting. Like, on my life, it's a joke. Okay, it is a joke. It is. On my life, okay? Okay, I swear. And it's just, like, the thing, like, we do it at our homecoming, too, and it's just, like, the things like that is what I would miss about, you know, graduating. I won't really miss, obviously won't miss the academics whatsoever. I won't miss the majority of these people, but just, like, the little things like that you just never know that you have until they're gone. And I know there's others that I don't know. Yet, I'm still excited. I'm excited to get out, mostly. Because, yeah, high school is not too great. Which I guess is kind of a bad message. Oh, it's starting night. I don't know what I do at night. I guess kind of a bad message to those, I guess, just going into high school. But, you know what, make of it as you will. Do what you enjoy. Do not really care. My professional advice. Just don't really care about what others want or think you ought to do. 'Cause it's your life. It's your time. Do with it as you will, not as others want you to. So I can't even build a bed. Well, I don't have a bedroom built, so I can't build a bed. Okay, I'll light this place up. My torches. Did I use all the torches? Hey Siri. I'll ask ChatGPT if I did. Hey, oh my god, AI. Okay, that's a topic for a different day. The funniest part of prom, though, was seeing the couples, because most of them looked super disinterested in each other, and then they just went to be with their own groups, which I find quite funny, because ain't you here as a couple, little bro? Oh my god. High school relationships are just the funniest thing ever, because of just how unserious they are. Part of me, like, obviously, like I wouldn't mind having, like, the high school girlfriend, okay? You know, I had a middle school girlfriend, okay? That'll be for the middle school video. But, like, I don't know, it's kind of pointless. Obviously, it won't last. College is a thing, and you ain't gonna be the same person you were in high school, and you ain't gonna be with the same person you were in high school, because you're gonna be separated by a large distance. Are you kidding me, man? 2 blocks only? But then again, the only time I, like... Oh, hi, Spider. The only time I ever get jealous is, like, there are some couples that, like, seem like they, well, actually liked each other. And... It's like, it was like the sappy romantic stuff, like, you know, I don't know, putting food in each other's mouth that my romantic heart wants. But then again, if I have to deal with, like, a high schooler, and how stupid high school, myself included, by the way, how stupid we all are. No thanks, actually, maybe. So, high school relationships are just funny. One of my friends was there with his supposed girlfriend, and hi, zombie. And they just, like, never. I never saw them talk to each other. They walked around together. I never saw them talk to each other. It's just oh, the mic. What's even the point? What's the point in anything? Nothing matters. Oh god, I'm cooking with that. Oh, the walls are up. Well, where's the... Can I make clocks in this version? Oh, I'm looking that up. Where's my phone? Oh, there's my phone. I got a Discord ping. I'll read that out. Clock crap. Oh, I remember. So we need... Yes, sir, ski. It's midnight. Man, I guess we gotta go back down to the mines. What else is there to really do? This night is scary. Once I have my husband, I'll be a bit... Oh, well, no, it's just a notification. That was an at everyone notification. I have no friends. Just a sad Sigma. I'll kill myself. My fault. My fault. But, yeah, after prom, which was pretty much just talking to people for the last time, I came home, had a pizza, because, you know, I didn't eat much. I had a pizza that I actually liked, though. Not none of that margarita BS. I had a Haggis frozen pizza for true Americans. And then, I intended to record. Okay, I truthfully did intend to record. Because I actually had time, and then, well, little brother was asleep. He wouldn't wake up from it, though. And it was prom night. It was perfect. But then I got tired. I left prom just like feeling sad, not because like I was like, oh no, I'm seeing these people for the last time. It's just like, damn. It was all like stupid and meaningless. This is not a great mentality to have. If you can, just don't have that mentality. But it's like, I just don't get it a lot of the time. Why people do things like prom, dressing up. It's funny to dress up with your friends. I will say it was funny seeing my friends in suits. That's really about it though. And just that people. Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm gonna die. One quick little jaunt around. Bug lighting updates. And then I gotta get back. I had other thoughts and whatever that I wanted to say about prom, but I had them 2 days ago. And, why are skeletons spawning from the skeleton spawner again? I can't fight you. I don't have the health. But I lost them. Some great things, too. I was just like, honestly, like, I had 2 friends that went and saw the Minecraft movie, and it was just like, damn. I wish I was doing an activity with other friends instead of being at prom. It's just, I'm not happy that I went. I could have either worked or done something more fun with other friends. I had to go to bed early. Also because I wanted to, because the next day my little brother had something to do with like church. I was like, oh, it's still night. Now, like, I'm non-religious. Okay, but, like, you do you. I'm just gonna take everything off and only have the glass on me in case I die. Should I just retire that armor? Yeah, I should. Then hotbar. Rest of the things I just need to store. But I obviously had to show support for my little brother. So I spent, instead of watching Game 7, I mean, like, come on. I spent 2.5 hours in a church building. Then I had to come home and do Spanish homework. Well, I got a nice dinner. Okay, I did not think this through. I need my sword. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. sword on me too, I guess. I'm curious where I'll spawn, so I will just end up killing. Out of my house. Right as Mice on Venus starts playing, I'm put into a life or death situation. Oh, dude, I'm the Doomslayer. These Minecraft mobs. Bang! Bang! I'm the goat. You know? Stupid idiots. I want to kill myself, RQ. In Minecraft. I can't remember this one of mines are. Okay, on my way to kill myself. Let's you with my bone. We get boned. Yep, well. This is the sweet release of death. Just curious where it'll spawn me. Alright, quick, chords. What? Oh. Spawns me at like a 0. I forgot which direction I went. Oh, there's high ground up there. I'm just gonna assume it's this way. So peaceful walking through with Mice on Venus playing. I'm just gonna appreciate this. Okay, today is a day of tree chopping. Wait. Hey, you can punch it open. More unk tips and tricks for Beta MC. Oh, whoops. Boom, axes. But once I came home, I had to do homework, and dude, I was just like tweaking. I don't know why. Like, my hand was just randomly shaking. Eyes kept watering. I couldn't do anything. I just don't know, man. I really do not know what was happening that day, but I guess. Oh, I'm happy that it's over. It sucked. It really sucked. Ugh. I don't know. Clinical depression. Let's go. It's so fun. But yeah, it's been kind of my week. I think in the next one of these I should talk about. Actually, well, at prom, I had one really great conversation with some guy that I've known since. Since I want to say 4th grade, from elementary school, and we played Foursquare together. We traveled around for cup stacking tournaments together. Okay, absolute cinema, both goats, and like we. Are you flipping with me, bro? Are you flipping serious right now? Are you serious right now? But we had heart to heart about like life and shit, right? But like, well, what's the point and what's the meaning? And he said something to me. I gave him my entire spiel, which ended in the very edgy thought. No action truly has meaning Except killing yourself. Very edgy thought, and I kind of hate myself for it, but he countered with something that just like absolutely not changed my perspective per se, but it's just like it did change my perspective. What am I talking about? He said, well, I've already started this movie. Might as well finish it. It's just, whoa. Pretty much just told me the sunk cost fallacy, and I'm eating it up. I'm so on board with it. It's just, like, yeah, true. Why stop? No, I've already done so much. Might as well see, even if it does mean nothing, how far I can go. But no, my like exact life philosophy is for another video, but probably be one of the later ones. Maybe after I graduate. I don't know. Next one. Date. Tomorrow's Tuesday. You know what? Depends. Maybe tomorrow it'll be the next one of these, but kind of all I've had to talk about. So I'm just gonna spend the rest of the day tree shopping and talking about basketball. So I am from Minnesota. I mean, I said, like, how do I say Minnesota? Oh no, that was forced. Minnesota. No, again, that's not the right accent. I don't know. Minnesota. I say duck, duck, gray duck. I call it pop. So I am a huge fan of the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the Minnesota Timberwolves are in the conference finals. Alright. Alright. And I'm just super excited about this. This is what is keeping me going through my day. Thinking, I gotta see if the Wolves can do it. And on Sunday, the Nuggets unfortunately lost. Which means the Timberwolves have to play the Oklahoma City Thunder. And if you've followed the NBA at all, you know the Oklahoma City Thunder are pretty dang good at basketball. To the point where I'm very concerned about my Timberwolves' chance at winning. It really sucks. Because this is a very, very good basketball team. They just got a harsh draw in the playoffs. One thing I really don't like about these beta versions, though, real quick, is the amount of big trees like this. It just makes this annoying. Because it just takes more time. And more durability. So, you know, I gotta cut down the wood again, and I'm not using my hand. Oh, I do think there is a chance my Timberwolves win, but OKC is really good, man. And they have not played their best yet, nor have the Wolves, but dude, I had a dream where the Minnesota Twins won the championship. The Minnesota Twins are the baseball team in Minnesota, by the way. And, like, I woke up with actual chills all down my body. These teams mean a lot to me, which is kind of sad. Well, not really. It's something I enjoy. I have my own hobbies. Actually, no, I got a little bit more to talk about with Prom. Because, and just, like, what we wear. Everybody is so scared, and I really was on full force. Everybody's so scared of being, like, negatively judged at prom. Not at prom, just in general in high schools. I just don't get why. Because once you turn 18, you're never seeing these people again. And you only talk to some of these people because, well, they're the only people around. You don't really have a choice. So I just don't get why people put weight into their opinions, or why I should. It's like, for example, recently, mostly due to ironic memes. I'm pretty sure they're unironic now that I've been converted. And a certain somebody's edition of Fortnite Festival, I have started listening to, like, Vocaloid type and synthesizer V music. And all I can say is that it is very good. I really enjoy this. Yet, I don't really tell anybody out of fear of being judged. And I think that's crappy. And that one on my end, I have to say, no, this doesn't matter. I can listen to what I like, and, you know, I like just no apologies. It's what I spend my free time on. It's not harming anybody else. You might find it a bit weird, but I don't really care. I shouldn't care, at least, because it's my life. I mean, there's other things that I'll tell anybody. Like, if somebody asks what my favorite game is right now, I will reply with Signalis. Which, well, they probably, they definitely won't know what it is, and two, even if they did, I don't think they'd understand, or they'd probably find the fact that I have a lore document a bit where I'm trying to piece it together myself. Very, very interesting game. I would recommend 10 out of 10. A bit odd. And it's up to me to say, well, no, that doesn't matter. It's up to you, too. Just to do what you want. Oh, crap. I'm getting this tree down and the one next to it because I already started chopping it. And then I'm going back into the house, placing some windows, and then ending this video. So, you will find your people. And it actually depends on how big the high school is. And you won't necessarily find your people, but you'll find, if there is any, people that you actually like being around. If you just embrace that real quick. If you actually embrace your interests and who you are, instead of changing them to cater to a group of people that you won't really talk to 4 years from now. And there's a better chance of you talking to them after high school if you genuinely, if they know who you are and you don't hide anything, for one, and two, and genuinely like them. So, and if you're always going to be in fear of judgment, that's not going to lead to great outcomes for you. So, you ought to live your life like that. I got to practice what I preach, and I will work on that. Anyways, I would just like to once again say thank you for those who have watched all the way through and commented. I do read all the comments. I gotta reply though. Discord server link in the description, obviously. And just, man, I mean, like, the first video got 150, the second one got 250, the third one got 350. I'm expecting this one to get 11. And, you know, I'm okay with that. Because this will probably be one of the ones that I look back on most fondly in the future. Because I got a lot of thoughts in. This effective video diary. I want, I guess, in future ones to start talking a bit more about just, like, is that all the windows? A bit more of just, oh, events throughout my day, thoughts on those things, and just, yeah, more frequent, hopefully. I think that is all the windows. So we made some absolutely great progress in this video, and I gotta get a screenshot. And yep, that'll do. So yeah, thank you for watching all the way through if you have. And well, yeah, I'm gonna go play Wolfenstein.